The writing, I like the writing. Do I think it could have been better? Yes. Do I think it was bad? No. I do like that they had a good mix of comedy, anger, and neutral. You know, like I feel like it was three different sides. Like it was the funny dude, and then there was what's his name? John Riley, I believe, and then it's the anger, which is Samuel Jackson, and then the neutral, which were the other people, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it had a good mixture, so it was a good story, you know what I'm saying? It had a lot of substance, a good mixture, so I do like the writing, but it's just something in the back of my mind that's telling me this story could have been better. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's an iconic character, and I always put characters like that on a pedestal to like have the best shit, especially when it's reboots, because a lot of people tend to ruin reboots. So I always have them on this pedestal, like you have to do better than the last shit, you know what I mean? But this was an amazing reboot. So thank you, first of all, for not fucking this up. To whoever wrote the script, thank you for not fucking up iconic character. So it was good. I like the writing. Entertaining is not the word. Like, if there was a word for over entertaining, I would use that right now. But not over entertaining in the sense of like, not like Michael Bay over entertaining, like all action, no story. Like, obviously there's a really good story and there's plenty action is what I'm saying. I'm just saying over entertaining because just the shit that's happening, like this is King Kong. You know what I mean? Anytime I see something like this, I look at it like Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Even if the movie sucks, it's just like this is one huge motherfucker that I would not want to that I would not want to encounter. You know what I mean? Like anything like that is usually pretty fucking entertaining. Even if Godzilla movies, even if all of them were fucking trash, it would still have a lot of entertainment in it for the simple fact that it is a fucking monster knocking helicopters out the sky and shit, you know? But like I was saying about the writing, they had a lot of little small comedy parts in there, just like, you know, comic relief or whatever. They had a lot of parts that's like even some of the Samuel Jackson, like he's dead ass serious, but it's some parts that you could take as funny. So it's like it's entertaining all the way around for me. Like from the action to the small jokes to how angry Samuel Jackson is to what King Kong is willing to do for this chick and shit. Like what King Kong is willing to do, period, is insane. Like King Kong is fucking shit up. Okay, I'm trying not to spoil it, but it's entertaining. Let's just say that, okay? I think what stood out the most was all the effects that went into this. Not just the action from, you know, knocking out helicopters and fucking up other monsters and shit. That is amazing as fuck. But what stood out so crazy to me was Kong himself. Like when it's such a crazy world we live in. Like this is 2017 for real, dog. When you got a close up of Kong, like really close up, and I can see the emotion in his face, that shit stood out to me the most. Like, it's so fucking realistic. Like, this is a beast. This is a monster, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is the thing that if like real humans saw this shit, we will automatically assume that we were getting attacked. This thing is evil. This thing is fucked up. But when you look up, when they do the close up and you can see like he's really emotional, like he's like everybody thinks that I'm this and I'm really not trying to be that, you know what I mean? Like it's just so fucking good. The effects are so fucking amazing. The beast that they create with these fucking effects is just off the fucking chain. And that's what stood out the most to me. It was the monsters, the shit the things that King Kong was fighting, when he was fighting the helicopters, the close-ups, and you could see the emotion in his face and shit. Like, it's amazing, bro. That shit is fucking amazing. Alright, a lot of people might not agree with me here. I don't even know if I agree with myself right here. But the only thing I would have changed was the ending. The fucked up part about me saying that is, I don't know what I would have done differently. And I like the ending, but it's just something in the back of my head saying, I feel like it should have ended differently. I can't even explain it. I just have something in my mind and I have to speak my mind, you know what I'm saying? I don't just want to sit here and lie and talk a whole bunch of shit just to get y'all to be like, yeah, because I know I can say a bunch of relatable shit and y'all will be like, oh yeah, good video, thumbs up, man. But it's something in the back of my mind telling me like, I don't really like the way it ended. It's not a bad ending, but I don't know why. I just feel like it should have ended differently, and I can't even think of what I would do differently, which is the fucked up reason that I'm saying this, but I just feel it in me saying like I would have ended that differently. I don't know why. Don't even ask, because I have no fucking clue. So if anybody watching this, if y'all felt the same way, like y'all feel like it should have ended a different way, let me know what y'all think it should have ended like, because maybe I can read y'all's and be like, you know what? That's what I was trying to think of. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Just put it in the comment section. I don't know. But I just feel like it should have ended differently. Not saying that the ending is bad. Like, so if you haven't seen it, the ending is really good. The whole movie is pretty good. It's just me personally, you know what I'm saying? That's a personal opinion. You might think that it was the greatest ending of all time. You never know. Go check that joint out because it's fucking dope. But overall, I'll give this an 8 out of 10. A cool 8 out of 10, yep. Yeah, I can go with that. Just because, like, something in the back of my mind is telling me I would have ended it differently, and I think the story could have been better, but don't get me wrong, bro. This movie is definitely worth the watch. Plus, it's an iconic character, you know? So, for all the kids out there that didn't get to experience old school King Kong, you know what I'm saying? Great place to start. Just like Star Wars, you know? A lot of young people didn't know much about Star Wars. The new Star Wars came out, and it was fucking amazing. It's a good place to start, all right? So definitely, if you haven't seen Kong, you should probably go check that out. Especially if you're not familiar with, you know, the old King Kong and shit, because it's not really it's a reboot. It's a reboot. So basically, it's the perfect time for y'all to catch on. You know what I'm saying? And maybe hell, you never know. You might want to go back and check out the old King Kong. That's up to you. Peace.